Okay, before the video officially starts, I just want to say thank you for 28,000 subscribers. The amount of love and support I received was insane, and I'm still really surprised at how far I got, to be honest. Also, I just want to say that unfortunately there won't be any animatics in April since I have exams. Yeah, I'll have to study since I haven't touched any books for a year, and those exams are pretty important, and so I should probably focus on them. Plus, I'm graduating and need to pick a high school and blah blah. Long story short, I'm gonna be on hiatus. I don't know how to pronounce that. There will be one more animatic posted, and after that, I'm taking a break, and I'll just post some speed paints instead. Okay, let's start. Okay, so I'll just introduce myself real quick. Hi, so I'm Shin. It's pronounced, as you can see on the screen. Welcome to the grand Q&A video, where I answer your questions since you seem to have a lot of them. So I'll just quickly tell you some info about myself since a lot of people asked. My name is Julia, or Julia, at least that's how it's pronounced where I live. I'm from Poland. And while I'm recording this, I'm 15, but my birthday is the 23rd of March, so by the time you're watching this, I'm probably 16. I like to draw and take naps in my free time, or just hang out with my friends if we want to. To be honest, I'm just a pretty regular person that doodles too much in math class. Okay, the first most cursed question I always get: what do you use to make your animatics? I use Paint Tool SCI and Windows Movie Maker, so if you ever see a comment that's asking me what programs I use, just tell them what I just said, and we should be good. What made you start making animatics? It was actually just me being bored during an uneventful summer. My first animatics weren't actually Hamilton, it was of my OCs. I started making them when I was like 13, and they were really edgy and they will probably never see the light of day. But when it came to Hamilton, I was just really bored and procrastinating studying for a geography test. Plus, I got really inspired by Spibble's animatics when I saw them on YouTube. And I got really motivated after I learned that Spibbles was only 14. And I was like, whoa, I'm only 15. I'm like a year older. Why don't I give it a shot too? And so I did. How do I art? Drawing tips, tutorials, please help me. How do I draw? Okay, I'm just gonna tell you what every artist will tell you, and it's practice. Just practice. Don't compare yourselves to others. It's not a race. Just have fun. Do your best to improve. Take some extra art classes if you wanna. Use references and all that stuff. Do you know why every artist tells you to do that? It's because it's true, because it works. And most importantly, do it for yourself. Do it to have fun, basically. And when it comes to tutorials, I'd love to make one, but I'm such a bad teacher, so maybe I'll make something someday. We'll see. Can you make blank animatic, please? Are you gonna make an entire musical? Okay, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I'm only going to do my favorite songs. But there's one problem. All of them are my favorite. Actually, my plan is to make the Hamilton animatics as long as it's fun for me, and I might do an entire musical if I don't lose the passion for making them. And if I do lose it, I still might make the whole thing, although it might take a lot more time. Anyways, I'll let you all know if I don't want to make them anymore. Currently, it's actually my ambition to make the whole thing, so please stop requesting songs. And by the way, I'm not doing them in order. On my Tumblr, we play this game where I ask my followers to guess what my next animatic will be, and the first person that guesses right gets a drawing. How long does it take to make an animatic? It usually depends on the length of the song and how much I want to put some actual movement in it. I usually can make one in a week, including a lot of breaks and being lazy. I'm a pretty fast worker and I like getting shit done, so... Are you into any other musicals? I listened to the Heather soundtrack and it was pretty cool, but overall I'm not really into musicals except Hamilton, and I might make one or two Heather's animatics someday. Oh, I also really liked 21 Chubb Street, it was really adorable. How did you fall into Hamilton hell? Um, I saw some animatics in my recommended on YouTube, and I had no idea what was going on, so I listened to the soundtrack and I got sucked into the Hamilton abyss, and I will probably not get out for a while. What is your favorite Hamilton song? All of them. Um, Actually, it depends on my mood, but to be honest, my absolute favorite is Guns and Ships, and currently my other favorites are History Has Its Eyes on You and Hurricane. It changes every week or so. How often are you going to upload? I'm gonna do my best to upload something once a week, with the exception of the upcoming April, as I already said in the beginning. How are you so talented? I don't know, man. I wouldn't consider myself talented. I just liked to doodle a lot as a kid, and I actually started to improve. And suddenly, people started to say I was blessed by the gods of pencils or something. When did you start drawing, and what got you into it? I started to draw since I could hold a pen, so as I was about 4, and I don't really remember much from then. But what really got me hooked on drawing was my imagination and wanting to create stories. I go deeper into it on the Tumblr post, you can read it. Coke or Pepsi? I know there's this huge war going on between the two, but I really don't care. Please don't kill me. I like both. Do you like anime? How could you tell? Yeah, I love that stuff, but I'm not really watching any right now. I want to make my art style a bit more realistic, so I'm staying away from it. Did you take any classes to learn how to draw? No, I'm all self-taught. I'm too lazy to attend any classes that aren't necessary. What's your favorite band? To be honest, I don't really have one. I used to really love 21 Pilots. I was even on a concert, but I'm not that into them anymore. I just listen to Hamilton's soundtracks right now or those typical chill playlists. I listen to everything basically. Pineapple on pizza? I prefer without, but I'm not picky, so I might eat it. Hey, do you accept Coach Mike as your Lord and Savior? Also, why Lola so thick? Hey, can you guys come over? Yeah, it's her again. Okay, thank you, bye. The police is on his way. Why is blank so hot? My dude, my man, I don't know what to tell you except that I'm flattered that you think something I drew is hot. I mean, you can clearly see my style was influenced by animes where boys are usually drawn as really handsome, so yeah, I guess that's why. Here, 10 questions. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. What made you start YouTube? Procrastination. Do you have a special someone? Not really, God, I'm so alone. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? USA, because they have Pop-Tarts and I always wanted to try them. I myself enjoy anime. Do you like Japanese cartoons? Yeah, they're cool. Favorite song right now? Satisfied cover by Sia. Favorite sweet? Oreos, Kinder Chocolate, and Skittles. Will you one day do a Magic Heathers Animatic? Probably. Do you even like the Heathers? Hell yeah. Why am I obsessed with the Heathers? I don't know, man. Will Senpai Shin notice me? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. You've been noticed, my dude. What's your favorite color? It's green. Are you better at drawing girls or boys? Girls. They're much easier to draw for me. Favorite Hamilton character? I love everyone. Are you single? Yeah. Who are you? Just a small town girl. So what do you think of this huge popularity surge you got? I'm guessing surge means boost? I was really surprised. I remember uploading the video on a Saturday night and waking up to find out it had 2,000 views and a lot of positive feedback. It was one of the nicest mornings. Any other fandoms you're in? Um, no, not really. I was never a fandom person. I was just kind of chilling on the side watching everything go down. And I only get invested in stuff only when they're airing, when it comes to like TV shows. Well, the exceptions to being Hamilton, of course. Are you related to cats at all? Aren't we all? Who do you ship in Hamilton? I really love Alex and Eliza, but to be honest, I don't really care that much about shipping, at least in Hamilton. I find all of them cute or charming in a way, but I don't really get invested. Why are you called Shin? Well, it's kind of a long story, but I'll try to make it short. There was this MMORPG game really popular in Poland called Medin 2, and me and my family all played it. And my big brother came up with the username for me. It was szin, and I was about 10, and I back then I thought it was the coolest name ever, and it kind of stuck with me. I used it everywhere, on Stardoll, Panfu, and all of that stuff. Except I forgot you were supposed to type Shinsia with the H. I only remembered how to pronounce it. So I changed it to Shinsia with the Z, because that's how it would be written in the Polish alphabet. And after some years, I shortened it just Shin for the aesthetics. Okay, so that's all of the questions, and I wanted to thank you all yet again for all the nice messages, and I really hope you have a good day and found this video at least a bit helpful. Also, a quick message for all Polish people watching. No siema, mam nadzieję, że będziecie mieli dobry dzień i dalej zastanawiam się, jak mnie znaleźliście. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to studying. See ya.